It's Sunday night, and that means it's time for our Paramotor Nation, bringing you some of the most influential people in the sport of paramotoring in America and around the world. Tonight's show is sponsored by Para Orange Products, providing not only bags but accessories every parapilot needs. CarolinaPPG, importers of power-to-fly paramotors and providing so much more. Fly My PPG, offering a full-service paramotor training experience. Florida Flight Sports, year-round training. You can do this. PPG Lights, countless patterns and colors on your paramotor. Lone Star Paramotor, foot launching, trike training classes, and much more. PPG Zone, your go-to place for all paramotor information. Aviator Paramotor, a cornerstone for paramotor training and paramotor equipment. Fly PPG, discovered powered paragliding, paramotor training on a field of dreams. Charlie Soap, supplying you with all natural laundry detergents and household cleaners. One Up Adventures and ParamotorProps.com, providing all paramotor training and adventure trips. Skylab SIV, teaching pilots of all skill levels collapse recovery and advanced maneuvers. True North Paramotor, offering American-made, fully customizable frames as well as wings and accessories. Blackhawk Paramotor aims to provide the safest and most powerful paramotoring equipment. Paraswag USA, your complete powered paragliding gear source. iFly Indiana provides training on their equipment or yours for $2,500. Wicked Wings Logo provides customizable glider logos. Check out all of our sponsors with links to their websites along with past episodes and much more information at www.ourparamotornation.com. And now it's time for this week's episode of Our Paramotor Nation. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Our Paramotor Nation. It is Sunday night. My name is Jeff Goin. I am the president of the USPPA, and welcome. We have got a great lineup for you tonight. And because I'm here for the very first episode, you've got a host that knows what he's talking about, so you're going to actually learn something tonight. That's right. So before I do bring on the other guests, I want to let you know that last week was a great episode. I watched it. Larry DeChico from Para Orange was here, Mark George from Paraswag USA, and they had a lot of great things to get for the holidays. But one thing that they didn't mention that I want to make mention of is the Powered Paragliding Bible. That's right. You need to get yourself one of these. You can go on Amazon, do Amazon Smile for Resurgence PPG. But you might be saying to yourself, well, Jeff, I've got Volume 5. Why would I possibly need to pay more money for Volume 6? Well, this is great. Volume 6 actually has 4 more pages than Volume 5, and it's worth every penny. And I've made the fonts one font size bigger because as we get older, it's hard to read the pages. So there's that. Now, you may be also saying, I've already got one. Why would I need another? Get one for your significant other. That way you guys can read the Bible together. But I know what you're saying. Jeff, my spouse is blind. I've got a Braille version too. That's right. Now the Powered Paragliding Volume 6 is in Braille. You can actually read everything you're going to need to know about flying a powered paraglider. That's going to be awesome. So the last time I was on Our Paramotor Nation was last year, the Para Debate. And as everybody knows, I came in first of the entire line of people. Actually, there was only 2 people. The other person was my very good friend, Eric Defour, and he came in a close second. There he is. Eric Defour, how are you, my friend?
Hello, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Your hair looks stunning tonight. Absolutely stunning.
You. Elizabeth did it for me tonight.
It looks great. Tell her all we said hello. It looks fantastic. Thanks for being on the show tonight. We were all pulled out of a hat, and it worked out great. You've got some of the most knowledgeable people on the show tonight. So that's going to be awesome. Now, let's bring on the next guest. The next guest is a guy who's well known in YouTube land. He makes a lot of great videos. He's got a wonderful family. His name is Tom Kubat. Hello, Tom. How are you, sir?
Hey, guys. What's up?
Oh, it's great to see you. You're looking fantastic. I love when I get to see you've got that sleeve full of tattoos. Have you gotten any new tattoos recently?
I have. I'm actually I'm getting a full Cessna 172 across my whole side, but that's still in the works.
Wow.
I'm gonna put a lot of energy into that. But I also got a fresh one just to.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Tom, no, put that away. We don't need to see that, Tom.
That was my wife's idea.
That's great. Okay. Well, thank you, Tom. So very glad that you are here tonight.
Jeff, question for Tom. Does he still fly paramotors?
Well, yeah, of course he still flies paramotors.
Okay.
That's why he's here. Of course he's here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, next guest, another big YouTuber. That's right, and he's had a recent prop strike. He's everybody's famous pharmacist. He is also into agriculture recently, and he has a school as well. He was injured recently. Let's bring him on from Spring Hill, Louisiana. There he is, Kyle O'Glee. How are you, Kyle?
Hey, much love, y'all. Much love.
Wow, man. How is that hand doing for you, buddy?
Well, looking pretty good, ain't it?
It's looking good, man. All duct taped up and everything. That looks great there, buddy. We're going to ask you about that here in a few minutes, too. I want to know really the in-depth story of what happened. Yeah, much love there. All right. So let's bring on our last guest as well. I'm kind of shocked he's here, but I'm glad he's here. I'm not exactly sure who he is, but yet he is here. He is known as the Captain. Captain, how are you, Captain?
David Wolf, I trained you. I remember you.
My name is Jeff Goin.
Jeff Goin. Damn it.
What?
I'm sorry. I got a lot on my mind. We train. It's free training in all 50 states, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. So I got students on the field. So hold on 1 second.
Oh.
All right. Looks good. Yep. Okay. Go ahead. Give it throttle. Go. Stick with it. Go. All right. We're good.
Wow. You never stop. That's great, man. We're going to have a lot of questions for everybody here tonight. I want to also welcome to the show the 77 people that are already in the chat. I know we're going to be doing a little giveaway as well. 2 giveaways too, right? Who's giving away some gifts tonight? Who was it?
Jeff.
Eric.
I have a couple things here.
Yes.
I've got this beautiful coffee mug.
Can you hold that closer? I can't really see what it is. Well, it's kind of coming in and out of your screen there, but it looks like someone laid out on the ground. What is that?
It's the sexy gorilla laid out on the ground.
You mean the PPG gorilla?
Yes.
Wow.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot. Wow. That's all right. That's very cool. Is that the only thing that you had to give away?
We've got this beautiful fleece quilt.
Oh.
With the gorilla.
It's hard to see with
ground.
that green screen there, but that's okay. Wow. Oh, I see it now. Oh, yes. Very.
Jeff, can I place a bid on that?
You can. Well, you know what? All you got to do is be in the chat, and we'll pull 2 names on the wheel tonight. And we'll get that going. So yeah, we're gonna. This is a great panel where we can ask each other questions. Oh,
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Can we hear that great speech you do on airspace? That 3 minutes of airspace speech?
Too soon. But no, it's probably not the time and place. And maybe.
Come on.
Maybe another.
Come on. You've been working on this for a long time. Let's hear it.
The airspace thing?
Yeah, let's hear it. 3 minutes of airspace. Go.
I'm not really prepared. I don't know if it's a good time.
Just raffle it off.
What you need to know about airspace as a paramotor pilot is, number 1, the entire country essentially is covered in G airspace. G airspace goes from the surface up to 1,200 feet. You need a mile and clear of clouds. So think G for ground. You launch from where? Ah, yes, the ground. Not many people launch from the water. And you go up to 1,200 feet, 700 in some places, and you need a mile and clear of clouds. If you take a map of the U.S. and throw a dart at it, you most certainly would land yourself somewhere where you would launch from G airspace. You would be in G airspace up to 1,200 feet. You need a mile and clear of clouds. Even in the Chicago area, I flew from a park. I was only 7 miles away from O'Hare Airport, and I was in what kind of airspace? G airspace. And I needed what kind of visibility? A mile and clear of clouds. Above 1,200 feet, you need more. All right, guys, so let me ask you this. If you were to pick a point in the U.S. and you were not sure about what kind of airspace you're launching in, what kind of airspace would you think you'd be launching in?
G.
G. All of you can do this.
F.
Yes, very good. And, well, not correct F, but G. Yes, what kind of visibility would you need?
1 mile.
Right, a mile and clear of clouds. Perfect, perfect. All right, so next.
Yeah.
So if you were to climb above 7 to 1,200 feet, you need more. Now, the more is quite a bit more. You need 3 miles of visibility and a lot more cloud clearance. But we don't need to worry about that most of the time because you wanted the answer to the question, where do I want to launch? I want to launch here. And all I need is 1 mile of visibility and clear of clouds. All right, so now, where does this 700 to 1,200 thing come in? If you launch near an airport, you're probably going to go into E at 700 feet. Whereas if you're farther away from the airport, you're in the middle of nowhere, it's 1,200. Most of the country, it's 1,200. And up there, you need more. So let's say we're 20 miles away from Chicago and we put our pin on the map. What kind of airspace are we launching into?
Wait. I just took my pilot's test. Wait. No. Wait. I missed that question. Never mind.
What kind of airspace are we launching into? All right, you guys aren't keeping up here. G. What kind of... Good. This is 3 minutes. I'm supposed to get this, and you guys got to help me here. What kind of cloud clearance and visibility?
1,000.
A mile and clear of clouds. Perfect. Oh, boy.
Wow.
All right, you guys. Now you climb up into E airspace, and you're going to climb into E at what altitude? Anybody? 1,200. Right.
1,200.
Right. Very good. Over most of the country, it's 1,200. If you're near an airport, there's going to be a shaded magenta line around these airports sometimes, and that's 3 mile of visibility and more cloud clearance. All right? We got that? Are you guys keeping up? Now, yes? Good. Now, if you fly around a few airports, a very few airports, you're going to see a dashed magenta line. And those airports, what it means is that the E goes to the surface. So in most of the country, you're launching in from what kind of airspace?
No helmets.
G.
G.
You need what kind of visibility?
1 mile.
Good. 1 mile clear of clouds. Thank you,
You get all
Eric
this
Defour.
airspace stuff tattooed.
Boy.
Safety.
All right. Now, if we're near one of the airports where there's a dashed magenta line, now you're in E right to the surface, and we're not allowed to launch there or fly there at all. That's a weird one. We're not allowed to fly there at all. Now, there's a lot of other places, the dashed blue line around airports, which are controlled air towers. We cannot launch from there at all either, without permission. All right? Good, Eric? There we go. Good? Everybody good?
Well done, Jeff.
Woo!
Hey, Jeff,
Yes.
can I get another one of those ground school videos? What do you call that?
Oh, you talking about risk versus reward?
Risk reward thing?
Oh, my goodness. You use those?
Yeah, I had one. I wore it out. That's how I teach my students ground school.
Wow. And how many students have you had?
1,850 this year.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's
Yeah.
incredible. I play them that video, and
Yeah.
it's a great thing.
Yeah. You know what? As an instructor, all you have to do is become a USPPA instructor and, pay your dues, and we'll get you one, Cap.
No. I don't believe in that.
All right.
I'm not a supporter of that.
I'm sure you can
Just
find
send
a
me
pirated
video.
Maybe you can find a pirated video. All right. Why don't we ask some questions of our guest here? And for the audience watching at home, if you have a question for any of our guests, just go ahead and put it in the chat. And since the usual host is David Wolf, make sure you put his name in there with the @ symbol in front of it. All right. So, Kyle, let's get back to you. What happened to that hand of yours, buddy?
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, my paramotor rated up. You know, because of this, now all I've been doing is I've been practicing my landscaping. I don't know if you know how water runs downhill, but you can actually flatten out a runway by taking a backhoe and leveling that whole place out. But it's been a while since I've been flying.
Wow. Yeah, we all just saw that recent video of yours where you just, I think it came out today actually, where you used a backhoe and you cleared all the drainage out. That was awesome, man.
Yeah, it's funny because a little bit of landscaping goes a long way. I don't know if you saw it between August and October, but if you look at it, I took some drone footage and I showed the comparison, planting some seeds. Man, it looks like a new field. I'm ready to get out there and teach some people.
Wow. Now, do you grow...
Jeff,
oh, go ahead.
Jeff, question for Kyle. Was he taught how to ground start correctly?
Yeah.
Because if you weren't, I could show you how to do it correctly and safely.
Oh, Mr. Defour, I'm a big fan of yours. By all means, I would love to see it.
Okay, great. I may see you next week.
Sounds good. Come on down to Louisiana.
So there is a question for you, Kyle, and it comes from Craig Taylor. And he says, does Kyle O. Glee think it is easier to grow grass or weed?
Well, it depends because you've got your Dallas type of grass, and then you also have your Bermuda. And if you've been watching my videos, I show you how I've been trying to plant the seeds of the Bermuda, and it spreads really well. But Dallas is what's growing all the time naturally. But just stick with it, and it'll come in. It'll come in just fine.
Very good. Thank you for that question, Craig Taylor. Here's another question from Hot Buttered Steve. He says, what would a harness look like if your knees were bent backwards? Wow, good question. Any answer to that?
That guy's just weird.
Kyle O. All right. No answer from Kyle O on that. All right. Moving on. Captain, have you ever had a paramotoring injury?
I did, and it was a long time ago. I don't believe in helmets, but I had a unfortunate incident where my hair, I used to have long hair, much like Kyle O. It got caught in a propeller, and it just ripped it off. So now I sport the skin helmet.
Wow.
And that's what happened.
All right. Well, okay, that's interesting. There was a couple other questions here. Well, there's actually one other question here for Kyle O. We're going to come back to you. This is from Andy Bynum. He says, does Kyle plan to offer backhoe instruction in his curriculum?
Well, I've been digging trenches for a long time. Back I had an uncle. That's where I got my first practice digging. But I don't know if you've seen on my videos, I've got a nice little tractor. It's a Husqvarna. It works real good. But by all means, I'm actually going to start a Kyle O School of Landscaping. So if you come on out, I will show you how to do some landscaping there.
All right. Very cool. All right. Eric Defour, question for you. What is the greatest lesson you teach students about safety?
The greatest lesson. I would say the best lesson I can do is teach people how to ground start safely.
Wow. I think they just had an episode about that last week about not using ground starting because you might lose a couple fingers.
But you know what happens to these people? They go home and they don't know how to properly do it, and then they get hurt. So if I teach them correctly, when they go home, they're better off. They're going to do it anyway.
Well, that's very interesting. You know, I'm using the Braille version here, but there is a chapter in here about safety. It's right here. And it says, no, that's the wrong page. Hold on a second. No, it's right here. It says, you should not ground start ever your paramotor, but always ground start it or start it on your back. Oh, I think there was a typo in there. I'm going to have to rebubble this pages here. So, all right, well, there's that. So, very
Jeff,
good.
The main thing is we try to teach people to fly safely.
Okay, that's very good. There's a question here. I'm going to go back. I'm trying to hit all these questions so I don't lose them here, and hopefully I can get them all. But this question is from a young man named Bartholomew Berry, and he says, my question for the captain, can I come to the fly-in? We're not going to use that one. Okay, never mind that, because I don't think there's any association with the person on the screen with the person that he was mentioning. I think Bartholomew has it a little bit different, okay? All right.
Lord Barry.
Okay. Gosh, the questions are just flying in here. I'm gonna, yeah. All right. What's this one? Squawk says, what should you keep in mind when launching at an altitude above 5,000 feet? Who would like to take this one? Okay, Captain. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Go. Stick with it. Go.
Right.
Go. Full
Very
throttle.
good. All
Let
right.
it settle out. Let it settle out. That's all right.
Wow.
Go. You don't need a helmet. Go.
All right.
Full
Wow.
throttle.
Well, there you go. That's a great question.
I always tell people pull the flaps all the way down and then just do full throttle and just let it roll off. You know, it's going to take a little longer.
You're saying
You're a little
just
higher.
pull,
But if you got your flaps down,
flaps down. mean,
and always take off into the wind.
You mean like your trailing edge, flaps down? Okay, I think I understand what you're saying.
On the wing.
Okay,
You know?
all right.
Yeah.
Ailerons,
We're gonna
right?
come back to that here in a
Ailerons.
second. Kate or no man, can you ask Captain how? Never mind, we're not gonna ask that question either. Question from JP
Go ahead.
Tulo.
Go ahead.
Does Tom Kubat have any interest in getting a boat after getting his own plane? That's right, you did get a plane, didn't you? Do you have any interest in getting a boat now?
I got a plane. I absolutely got a plane. Well,
All
it's Cessna 172. Already getting tattoos on it. I love that thing.
Wow. Chris Fenimore wants to know from Kyle O. Have you attempted to attaching your wing to your backhoe?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm waiting to get the rods out.
Okay, so that's in the works. You're saying it's in the works. All right.
Yep.
Very cool. Whole new ways of paramotoring, and that's great because it gives me more content for the Powered Paragliding volume 37 through 59.
That's right.
And that's more money for me.
That's right.
How many more pages, Jeff?
Two. I've already got 2 more pages on the next volume, and that comes out next year. So keep buying them. You're going to want to see all these. All right.
Very good.
We got another question here, and we'll eventually get to the other ones that I have on here. All right. Question from Resurgence PPG. When is Tom Kubat going to open his own paramotoring school? He's the only panelist that doesn't have a school. Tom, when are you going to get your own school?
My own flight school?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I just need a few more hours on the old 72, and then I can, probably start teaching people how to do that. I'm really looking forward to it. Flying those things is a lot of fun.
On the 72, I didn't realize you had a Black Devil. That's wonderful. All right.
I have a question for you. Can you fit your paramotor in your Cessna?
Paramotor?
Can you fit your paramotor in the
Oh,
Cessna?
paramotors. Yeah. You can fit those in there.
Okay.
I think. Why would I take my paramotor on my plane though?
You can
They're
go
already
somewhere and
flying.
launch in a new place.
All
That
right.
way, No,
So let me ask this question of you, Tom, since we got you here. We're talking about safety. What do you look for when you're doing safety checks on your aircraft?
Oh man, the checklist it's very long. As you know, not quite as long as how the big planes that you fly, but you're always checking all the gauges, the oil temperature, the engine temperature. You got to make sure your flaps and your rudder are in order. One of the things a lot of people ignore is actual tire pressure, and that's something
Wait a minute. Are you telling us you got a trike? I didn't know you had a trike now. That's awesome. You're really expanding your horizon.
3 wheels. Yeah, it's got 3 wheels.
Oh, okay. And you said oil pressure too?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
a ton of gauge. And then you got to make sure the radios, everything's got to be communicated with all the other towers when you're taking off. And
Oh.
a lot of safety checks.
Did you get a PPC recently?
PPC?
Powered parachute.
Oh no! Why would I mess with one of those?
I'm a little confused, but that's okay. That's okay. There's a question in the chat here, and this is going to go to Kylo Glee. I'm going to kind of alter JP Tulo's question that he asked, and he asked you this question. Kylo, you do a lot of great videos. Who is your favorite YouTuber on paramotors?
Oh, what a silly question. It's clearly.
Let me wait before you answer that question. Before you answer that question, let me ask you this. In the same question, and maybe it's 2 separate answers, who's your biggest YouTube influencer? Who has influenced you the most on YouTube?
Oh, well, Jeff, thanks for asking the question. JP, thank you as well. But I think David Wolf. I don't know if you've heard of him, Jeff, but I watch his Paramotor Nation, and it just inspires me. It gets me out there on the training field every week. It's making me want to plant some more seeds, some of that Bermuda, and make it all so I can teach more people how to fly. So, great question, JP.
I would have bet my life you would have said Anthony Vella. I was so wrong. I was so very wrong on that one. All right. Wow. All right. Well, that concludes the safety portion of this episode. Let's go to some more questions. Can we go to some more questions from the chat, guys? Let's do that. Hot Buttered Steve, you never know what you're going to get here. So I should have read the question first. All right, we'll do it. Question for the captain, Just the captain. For determining wind direction, do you prefer Vagisil or Cold Pond? And what's the benefits of each? Captain, do you use either?
I like the smoke from the vape, or for a fat cigar, I'll puff a little fat cigar and puff it in the wind and
All right.
look for it. I like a little baby powder too. I can put it down and it keeps me dry, keeps me from getting too moist underneath, and I'll puff it up in the air. And
Wow.
one of my students, David Wolf, showed me that when he was here. He gave me a little bottle of baby powder, and I still have it around here somewhere.
I don't know who he is.
I still use it today.
What? Yeah. Okay, moving on to the next question.
Go. Full throttle. Oh, go. You're good.
Do you still, Captain, this is from Andy. He wants to know, do you still train free? Wait, is the captain training still free for his students when he holds the A's for them?
Yeah, absolutely. How do you expect the student to pull the A's up on their own? For God's sake, that's a ridiculous question.
Okay.
Get a real question in here.
All right, well, here...
The student is not going to pull his own A's up and launch by himself.
I got a real question.
Yes.
Mr. Fister.
Oh, no, that's not Mr. Fister. That is not Mr. Fister. It's just the captain.
I don't know who you're talking about. My name's Captain.
We did have a pre-show, but some people weren't listening during the pre-show. All right. Did you have a question?
Sewing.
Question. You were
I was
sewing.
wondering if he's concealed or open carrying right now.
Open carry. I keep it right here beside me.
Okay.
Just to remind everybody,
I don't want the show to be demonetized, so I'm keeping it down below the camera here. I have a 12 gauge, a 45, a 357, and an AR-15 right here beside me.
All right. There we go. The show may never be aired again as a lack of being sued. Anyways, question from Resurgence PPG. Isn't Tom's plane a Cessna 150? Let me just answer that for you, Tom, if that's okay. Shut up, Todd. Okay, moving on. Tim Garvey would like to know, for the captain, is the Power Atlas the wing of the future?
The Power Atlas is the wing of the past, present, and the future. Absolutely. The Power Mattress, we fly with it. We sleep on it. It's the best thing ever.
Wow.
Great glider.
Great glider.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, you can hook a wing over.
Go. Full throttle. Hold it.
Full stall.
Sorry, go ahead.
Another question for the captain. Boy, everybody wants to know, what is the captain of?
I'm the captain of 365-day training, free training for you and your family and your neighbors.
Wow.
I'll train you all for free, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's why we're out here. It's like 9:30 at night here. I'm out here on the field, and we're training. Go. Full throttle. You're good. Go. Hold it. Good.
All right,
Captain, will you train all over the United States, Captain?
I train in all 50 states, including Alaska. So, when the weather's good, we're there. We have training fields all over the country, 365, 24 hours a day.
All right, there's a couple questions here.
Go. Full throttle. You're good. There's another one. All
right.
2,000 this
How
month.
many students are you up to now, Captain?
I'm at like 2,000 this month. Go. 2001. We're good.
All right.
That's it. Hey, watch the video.
There's
Jeff, I need another copy of Risk
yes,
Report, please.
we know.
It's wore out.
We know.
Go. Good. There's another one. Good to go.
So there's a couple questions here in the chat for Kyle O. I don't understand the first one. It says, who is the mug behind Kyle? I don't understand. Does he have a coffee mug or something? I don't understand that question.
There it is.
Another question. Oh, man, is he good looking? Anyways, Cater No Man says, can you ask Kyle if this is good content? Is this good content?
I'll leave that up to the viewers if this is good content. Is this good content?
Yeah.
It's good content.
It's good content. Now, Kyle, here's another question from William Catullo. And she wants to know, does Kyle O have any advice for any up-and-comers? Sorry.
Hold it together, David.
Kyle, do you have any?
Never underestimate the strength of paraglider lines.
Okay, thank you. All right, boy, another question here. Geriatric PPG, ask Kyle if he will deliver my arthritis meds and some two-stroke oil. Can you do that?
Sure.
Very good. All right, we have a chat in the a super chat donation, $5 from Parker Smith says Rocket City is in the house. Thank you, Parker Smith. We really appreciate that. Oh, Tom Kubat is Tom. You asked a question in the chat. And you could have just asked it here, but let's read the comment that Tom Kubat put. He says, Kyle O, why does he have a picture of Anthony Vella in his room?
Well, it was a gift from Anthony Vella. He brought it down with me. It's a painting, a self-portrait he made of himself. He actually delivered it when his family came down to Louisiana to visit us. So he brought it with him. I felt obligated to hang it up in the house.
All right. It's very nice of you. Kyle Mooney asks a question for Tom. How do you feel when everyone confuses you with Andrew Fuller?
I love it because he's my hero.
Wow.
He's my favorite pilot, so that's actually the number one reason I go to fly-ins.
Oh, okay. Question. Tom Kubat. Why is Andy Full? This is from Tom Kubat. For yourself. Apparently, you put a question in the chat for yourself, and it says, "Why is Andy Fuller's girlfriend in Tom's office behind him?" What is going on? Well, that's Tom. Why is Andy Fuller's girlfriend there with you? Okay, we're off the rails. All right. All right. Mark Rogers says, no one should have two strokes. One is enough. Geriatric PPG made a $10 donation in the super chat. Thank you so much for that. And right behind Geriatric PPG, James Sutherland, man who I think has 500 flights this month alone. He made a $20 donation into the super chat. I think I've caught up with all the questions from the chat. Holy cow. Thank you guys for the super chats. That's really nice. Don't forget to buy a PPG Bible either. All right, let's go to another question here. Let's talk about helmets and comms, okay? And video equipment, since we have a couple, let's see, we've got, I think all of you, even you, Eric Defour, have made videos on YouTube, so there you go. Yes, and Eric Defour, you look a little thirsty, so if you need to take a drink, you're more than welcome to. There you go. Oh my goodness, you're drinking out of your white boots. That's ridiculous. Okay, you've got your white boots there. Very cool.
You know they only last a season, so I try to get the most use I can out of them.
Very good. All right. Well, there you go. It's good to see those white boots are there. All right, Captain, you mentioned this before. You said you don't have your students wear helmets or ear protection. Is there a reason why?
Well, Jeff, number one, we fly the safest paramotors in the world. There's no need for a helmet. And why would you cover up such a beautiful head as this with a helmet? That's just ridiculous. We don't need helmets. We don't need ear protection.
Well, are you not worried about damage to your ears, to the students' ears? Do you care about that?
No. Our motors are so severely detuned that they hardly make any power or any noise at all, so it's not a problem.
Wow. Okay. What about in the rare case that's, maybe someone's, have you ever seen, I'm sure this never happens at your school, but where the takeoff on the trike is all over the place and maybe your students are bouncing their heads off the bars and maybe they get a concussion while they're flying. Does that ever happen?
Yeah, but these trikes are self-correcting. They center themselves, so it's just, we say, go, go, go. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Go, go, go. You'll be all right.
It's just
that
like
oscillation will settle out by the time you get to 8,000 feet, so just go.
8,000 feet? All right. Cool. I may need to ask you some of these questions to put in the next volume of Powered Paragliding Bible. All right? It's good stuff. Good training there. Question from Tim Gaskins for the captain. He says, does all of your students only need to learn on a trike first?
Yes. We recommend trike because the units that we sell are too heavy for anyone to ever possibly think about foot launching. So just launch on a trike, launch on wheels. Most of these are old fat guys anyway, so why would they want to try?
All right. Wow. All right, very good.
Go, go, go,
oh,
go.
Another
Good
student,
job.
just like that. Another student.
1,002.
2,385 this month.
Wow, congratulations. We got a super chat donation, $20 from Go Bitch Go Bracing. Right on. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I know them.
Wow, do you? All right. Question from Will Fly. Holy cow. Hold on a second. Will Fly says, question for Eric. Is suck, squeeze, bang, blow a real thing? That's right. I've heard, Eric, that you've talked about suck, squeeze, bang, blow. Is it really a real thing? And would you please, for those that don't know what Will Fly is talking about, describe suck, squeeze, bang, blow? Eric, I'm not
Sorry,
letting you out of
David.
this question.
What was the question again? My hearing's going as I'm getting older.
Okay. Suck, squeeze, bang, blow. That is a Eric Defour thing. Describe what it means.
So with the air conceptions, we don't have a primer bulb, so we have to suck the gas through the hose. Then we have to blow it through the hose, and then
Get it together, Tom.
bangs, and the motor starts, and then we blow away.
What do you squeeze?
The primer bulb.
Oh,
Ball.
What did you think?
I don't know if I can say that,
Oh,
but you can imagine.
I have to apologize because I meant to say this at the top of the show, and I think I put it on the wrong page. Next week, there's not going to be a show from what David Wolf told me. We want everybody to enjoy Halloween with your family. The week after that, we've got Jackie and Sean Hartman. Jackie is a paraplegic paramotorist. Sean has been flying a little bit longer than her, and they fly together. They were recently trained. And she is known, and she has a YouTube channel called Hell on Wheels. And she actually made a $50 donation in the Super Chat. Thank you so much for that, Jackie and Sean. That is greatly appreciated.
Jeff,
Yes.
Captain and I met her personally at the
No, you didn't. Hold
fly-in in
your
Kansas.
hold your character, Eric. Hold your character. Oh, sourpuss face. I'm sorry. All right. Question from Pearl Jam for the captain: is it important to learn kiting?
Listen, we're going to watch a video when we start out called Risk versus Reward. That's your ground school, and we're going to go. We're going to fly.
All right.
Why do you want to kite? We came here to fly. You came here to learn to fly. You don't want to kite. You want to fly a kite? Go to the park, fly a kite. Come here and fly.
All right.
365 days a year, 50 states, 24 hours a day, free training for you and your family and your neighbors' families. We don't need to kite. We're going to fly.
All right. Question.
Go, 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 go,
There he
go.
goes.
Good job.
Very good. Very good. Question for Tom Kubat from Fly Baby Fly PPG. How was your SIV with Andrew Fuller? And I got to say, the video, that underwater camera shot that you took at your SIV was amazing. How did you enjoy your SIV with Andrew Fuller?
Oh, it was great, and I actually was able to get that footage back. It
Really?
turns out a gator ate the GoPro.
What?
Yeah, and somebody killed the gator,
Oh my-
and then they found the GoPro inside the gator, and then they recognized me and all of my infinite celebrityness and contacted me. Actually sent the footage. So there's a video coming on that. I'm so glad we found that footage.
Wow, that sounds like something out of Peter Pan, where they killed the the crocodile. I don't know. That's awesome. Very good. That's amazing. But would you recommend Andrew Fuller? What is it called? Skylab something or other? SIV.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I would.
Would you? Okay. And
But I would also suggest to secure the GoPro.
secure the GoPro. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let that get caught in the line. Captain, have you ever thought about opening an SIV? And if so, what would it be like? What would the curriculum be like in your SIV?
Do I got to say it, really? Go, go, go,
Okay.
go, go, go. Yeah, SIV, no, we don't need that.
No.
We
Okay.
fly the most safe paramotor and wing in the world. We don't need helmets. We don't need training. We watch the video and we go, go, go.
All right.
Go.
Next question for Kyle Lowe. from Andy again. There is. I think Andy's gotten to the limit of his questions. Is there a particular prescription you could recommend for the captain?
That would be for
Kyle O.
Kyle
O. Oh no.
He's frozen in shock. He just doesn't know what to
Kyle
do.
O is frozen.
Yeah, he can't analyze.
Wow.
He not be able to analyze him.
Kyle O, look at that smile. He's just stuck. Wow, and now he's gone. All right, backup plan. Here we go. We've lost that. There you go. We lost Kyle O. So we'll have to hopefully come back to his questions later. Well, that's a fifth of the show. Okay. Wow. A lot of stuff coming in here still. I'm trying to keep up with it all, guys. Question from Resurgence PPG. Could you please recommend Eric Defour on completely losing his French accent? What? Do you have a French accent? Let's hear that French accent.
Oui, oui.
Okay.
It kind of turned into a New York accent.
I think so.
What happened?
It sounds. I think that's New Jersey, France, right?
Excuse my French.
All right.
Jersey, France.
All right. Let's keep on going here. All right. We got a question for Tom Kuba that was asked. Here's another one. I noticed. Where are we at here? Oh, we don't have it. We can't put it above on the screen now. All right, question for the captain. I noticed that awesome PPG Gorilla guy was selling a Fresh Breeze. Fresh Breeze, are you worried about he's going to run you out of your market? PPG Gorilla, you're on mute.
There is no PPG Gorilla. It's the captain.
Yeah, the captain.
Yeah. PPG Girl. I'm not worried about him. He's small time. I've been doing this for 28 years. He just started. He just became an instructor. I'm not worried about him. He could sell Fresh Breeze if he wants. I mean, he could sell used equipment, but I've heard he's been doing pretty good. So he's been training some of my students that kind of washed out here, and so he ends up with some of my equipment, and that's okay. I wish him the best, but
wow. So you've heard of, it's called, I think his place is called, I can't remember.
I don't know what it's called.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
But is there?
I thought it was called the Zoo. Right?
And I think there's Eric Defour. What are you doing?
Oh, Elizabeth makes me eat this crap.
Oh.
This healthy stuff.
Okay.
I'd rather have a McDonald's hamburger right now.
All right, question. Chris,
go.
All right, Chris Fenimore said to wake up Eric Defour. The time is 3 a.m. for him. Air Conception. Question for Eric Defour. Just says Air Conception.
Excellent
There
paramotor.
you go.
I stock all the parts you need to repair them. I highly recommend them.
Okay.
Very lightweight.
Hot Buttered Steve says, made a $10 donation. Thank you, Hot Buttered Steve, for that. Why don't monsters like to eat ghosts? It's because they taste like sheet. That's cute. You get that? Not
Dude's
sure we
not
can,
right. I'm telling you, he's not
I'm
right.
not sure we can have the kids say that one, but I like that. Question for Eric Defour. Is it conception? Is it even possible?
You know it. Best paramotors out there, hands down. If you're interested in one, get with me after the show, and we'll get you set up.
All right.
Lightest paramotors on the market.
Very good. There's a question here. We lost him on the screen. Hopefully his internet comes back and he comes back in, but somehow Kyle O'Glee in the chat says, tell Captain to try Propecia.
Oh, that's hair growth stuff.
Why would I want hair on my beautiful helmet? No. Eric Defour, can I ask you a question?
We lost Kyle.
Sure, shoot.
What do you think about these Nirvana paramotors?
Well, let me tell you something. Those Nirvanas, they're for rich people. I mean, you got to have a lot of money to buy one of those.
Chris Fenimore made a $10 donation in the super chat. He says, gas allowance, use it quickly. Next week, it'll only buy 1 gallon. So true is that. Will Fly also made his weekly $5 donation. And as always, he says, Resurgence PPG rocks. And right he is. Paramotor Theory also asked Eric about Nirvana. I think we've hit all of them. All right. I don't know what happened to Kyle Oakley. Hopefully he comes back in. I know he's in the chat, and that's awesome. All right, moving on. What time is it? Holy cow, it's 9:45 already. We got some stuff to give away here in a second. So I think we got a lot of names in the chat. Oh, yes. I got a big face that says we have a lot of names. 96 people are watching at the moment. Let's do this. I'd like to hear from each of you about your most memorable recent flights. Actually, I wanted to ask, let me go back to communication, because I did have a question for Eric. Eric, why do most instructors not allow two-way communications during their training?
Well, Jeff, we don't want to hear what they have to say. We just want them to listen to us and do what we tell them, and we don't want to hear them at all.
Wow. That's pretty straightforward. Here's a question from Flybaby Fly PPG. Question for Tom. What does he think about the Adventure Pluma frame?
Wonderful. Wonderful frame.
When was the last time you flew it?
What? I like planes.
Tom, don't trip and fall with that thing on your back.
Darren Locklear. CarolinaPPG. $9.99 in the super chat donation. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate that, buddy. What else we got here? We've already asked that question. All right. What type of Tom? You do all these videos. What type of equipment do you use?
Oh, for my electronics?
But yeah, your electronics, of course.
I have a nice David and Clark headset.
What?
Just great two-way communication. I can get in touch with all the towers.
Wait a minute.
I can talk to other pilots in the air.
I've never heard of a PPG pilot using a David Clark.
Oh, it's real high-end. Some of the greatest aviation headgear you can ask for.
Wow.
So far as communication purposes.
All right. Well, let's finish up with questions for each of you with this. I started to say it before. Your most memorable flight. Describe the most memorable flight each of you have had in recent history. Eric Defour, Godfather.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question again?
You're not listening, Eric Defour. Or is it that hard of hearing thing?
I just, as you get older, the hearing gets less and less.
All right. Well, the most memorable flight you've had in recent memory.
Jeff, the most memorable flight I've had in recent history. Well, I took a couple of students up from the airport, Valkyria Airport, and we flew over to the beach. We flew down over the Sebastian Inlet, and we got to see all kinds of wildlife, fish, alligators, a couple wild hogs. That was probably my most memorable flight.
Oh, okay. That sounds great. Captain, how about you?
Well, as you all know, I'm the #1 trainer in the world, and I took a flight, and I took off and I climbed up to 10,000 feet, and then I did a nice gentle spiral down very quickly, followed by a loop, just like in an airplane when you use your ailerons and climb and your elevator and roll. And I made an amazing flight in front of thousands of people, and everybody was taking pictures. They were amazed. I was on the news. I was on TV. It was incredible.
That's incredible.
And I got more students from it, and it was amazing. It was incredible. I have the most amazing wing in the world, the mattress that I fly, and the shopping cart full of beer cans that I fly. When I landed, it makes this noise, and it's incredible. And it was amazing. I get excited just thinking about it. It was incredible.
That's awesome. There was a question here. I'm going to stay with you for a quick second, Captain. It says, how many flights do students get before you send them off on their own?
3.
This was for the captain.
Any?
Captain.
Excuse me?
Captain.
When the weather is perfect, if the weather is perfect and there's no wind and I'm not busy, I'll get on the field and I'll help. I'll pull their A's up, or I'll tell them go, go, go. And they've watched the video. They've seen me fly. So what else do they need? They're good.
All right. And Tom Kubat, how about the most memorable flight for you?
Oh, probably about 10 days ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, just flying around, just watching the sunset, nice and quiet with my great David Clark headset on that blocks out all the noise.
Tom,
And
this is a paramotoring show. We don't give a crap about your frickin' plane. We want to see more paramotoring videos, buddy. We want to hear about you paramotoring.
Yes, Tom. We've had enough of the stupid planes. There's millions of them flying around me and my students every time we train at the airport.
Planes?
Oh, someone's going to get hell for this.
I've had enough of the planes, Tom.
I'm sorry.
Please.
Guys. When I can fly and I get my license where I can take other people up with me, that's great. You can't take other people up with you in paramotoring.
Yeah. You can. There's a thing called a tandem. There's a tandem.
You can.
So Tom, some of us actually get the exemption from the FAA and fly legally a tandem. It's just something
Tom,
out there that
maybe
you can
get
do.
one of those tandem trikes for yourself.
Not everybody flies them legally, but you really should.
You mean, and then I can sell the plane and I don't have to pay hangar fees and annuals for maintenance
Now
and all
you're
that
getting
other
it,
stuff?
Tom.
There you go.
I got rid of my hangar and now I just have a trailer.
All right, let's do
I'm
this.
getting back to paramotor. I'm done with this AV. I'm getting back to paramotor.
All right, that's what we want to hear, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, tell you what, let's do this. We have a lot of names on this here wheel. We've got 2 things to give away. We've got a couple other quick announcements, and then we're going to wrap up this, buddy. You guys ready? Eric Defour, what is the first thing we're giving away?
First thing we're giving away is this beautiful coffee mug with yours truly on it.
Wow, that's PPG Gorilla.
Go, bitch, go.
Wow.
Go, bitch, go.
Wow. Okay.
She knows what it means.
Okay.
Right. So,
let's spin the wheel. Jeff.
And how
Jeff.
Jeff, and how are the winners going to be able to redeem these prizes?
They could reach out to me, Eric Defour.
Really?
And, we'll get them mailed out to you.
All right,
away.
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll figure that out. All right, let's spin this wheel. We are spinning it now. It is spinning. You guys can see it better than I can. I'm gonna try to hold it nice and steady here. I can't. All right.
Up. Woo.
Oh,
Greasy.
What does it say?
Want to fly.
Want to fly. Want to fly. Very good. Reach out to, you can send a messenger. Why don't you send it to the host of the show, David Wolf, who's usually doing the show. Want to fly with your address, and we'll get that out to you. All right?
Sure thing.
There you go.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes.
Hey, Jeff, who put all those names on there for you? That was nice.
Tim was helping me out. Tim helped me out and did all this for me. There you go.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you, Tim. All right. Next name.
All right, David. Next. I don't know if you can see it.
It's Jeff.
This is
I go by Jeff, but that's cool.
Jeff. Next thing, I don't know if you can see it, but it's another sexy fleece throw blanket.
All right.
Look at the package. Look at the package on that guy.
You can be sleeping with PPG Gorilla every night. All right, let's see what it is.
Oh, God.
What does it say? What does it say? It says Scott Starbeck.
Oh, yes!
Scott Starbeck. Wonderful.
Oh, he is going to love that. I bet you this Scott Starbeck will keep this in his trailer.
All right.
Did you really spin that, Jeff?
Yes! I don't fix this.
That's
Why do you think
amazing.
I fix this? It wasn't fixed.
We so wanted Scott
Wow.
Starbeck to win that.
How about that? There you go. That was
Scott,
not
you
a
could
fix.
reach out to me, and we'll get that out to you.
Very cool. All right. Well, listen, before we wrap up the show, I want to thank, there's 8 people I'd like to thank. And these are all people that have done a lot. You know, as David Wolf has said it before, that Justin Fox says that every one of us has a part in the community, or as we like to call it, our Paramotor Nation. And these people have they do a lot for us, and we really got to appreciate what they do, because they take time to take time out of their busy schedule to make things more fun, more safe. I've got to reveal a little secret to everybody that's watching right now. I'm really not Jeff Goin. It's me. It's David Wolf. I just pretended to be Jeff Goin. That's right. And Eric Defour is actually... Oh my gosh, it's John Ripa. Wow. And Tom Kubat is really not Tom Kubat. It's... Who are you? What? That's not a real tattoo? What about on the one on the back side? It's Andy Fuller. Andrew Fuller, the most.
Who's the other guy?
Andrew Fuller is the most resilient man in PPG, apparently. So Andy's here tonight, and that really is Captain, though. No, that's not. Who is that guy? I can't really. Who is it?
Whoa!
Wait a minute. PPG
It's
Gorilla
Rick.
here. Wow, PPG Gorilla. Rick Davies is here, and the other person who lost his internet wasn't really Kyle O'Glee. That was Anthony Vella. So I want to take a moment to thank John Ripa, Rick Davies, Andrew Fuller, and Anthony Vella for being a part of the show tonight, entertaining all of you tonight, and all their contributions that they do outside of the show in our Paramotor Nation, in the community. The other people I want to thank are some of the people that were portrayed tonight, okay? Because Rick really didn't portray anybody. He just came up with some character. I know Mark Rogers says, mind blown. I agree. And Daniel Rausch just made a $5 donation in the Super Chat. He says, 89 watching, only a handfuls of thumbs up. Come on, guys. Hit the button. Yeah.
You know what, David? I didn't even thumbs up yet, but I just thumbs up now.
Yeah. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that, and thanks for the donation. Appreciate that. The other people I wanted to thank, first of all, Jillian, who put all those names in the wheel. Thank you, Jilly.
Jilly.
Thank you, Jilly.
And here she comes. She's going to come into the airplane with me. We're actually in a Southwest airline
Hi, Jilly.
cockpit. There you go. All right. So I want to thank Jeff Goin for doing all that he does in the Paramotor Nation, Eric Defour, and Tom Kubat.
Godfather.
Yes, Tom Kubat, who does make awesome videos. Please make sure you're subscribing to Tom's video. It's fun to see people actually go from paramotoring into fixed wing, and the love that he gets from that. Also, Kyle O'Glee, of course. Kyle O'Glee, who's I think he's pretty much. Oh, okay. Thanks, Rick. Rick's gonna go pee. Good content there. So Kyle O'Glee, thank you so much for letting us have fun. As I said to Jeff earlier today, the greatest form of flattery. You know, what's that saying? The greatest form of flattery is imitation, and we love you guys, and that's why we do it. And I'm gonna put out, John. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put out a warning for 365 days from today. Who should be on guard? I'd say all the people watching from Paragliding Talk. Look out. You may be here next year. So there you go. But it's been fun. I hope everybody had fun tonight. Thanks for watching. I think we're going to do an after show. So if you'd like to come into the after show in a second, I'll have the code up on the screen so you can do that and come in and say hi. And next week we're off. And then the week after that is going to be the show with Jackie and Sean Hartman. Make sure you tune into that. And we'll figure it out. Oh, John's already taken off his costume. Very good.
Yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by. And all my Louisiana friends, we'll see you next week.
There hopefully. You go. All right. So thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a happy Halloween. And if you're coming on the after show, we'll see you here in a second. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We're out.